Welcome, Libra. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 31st, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. The universe is opening its arms wide for you, Libra, inviting you to step into the stream of abundance that has always been your birthright. You are entering a season where wealth and opportunity flow more freely than ever before, not because you chase them, but because you are learning to align with them. Spirit wants you to know that joy is your most magnetic frequency. When you smile, when you feel inspired, when you do what lights your heart, the invisible hands of the divine begin arranging everything, the perfect timing, the right encounters, the unexpected offer that feels like destiny itself. Your thoughts are the architecture of your future. Build wisely, with optimism as your cornerstone. There's a quiet message beneath all the movement of your mind, one that reminds you that overthinking dims the sound of intuition. The more you analyze, the less you hear the whispers of guidance trying to reach you. Spirit's wisdom doesn't come through logic. It speaks through calm, through laughter, through peace. You are being asked to step out of the noise of how and when, and step into the melody of trust. When you stop forcing answers, they arrive naturally, often wrapped in synchronicities so perfect they take your breath away. Allow happiness to be your navigation system. It never misleads you. Your mental clarity is sharpening now, illuminated by the King of Swords and strengthened by the energy of pure resolve. You are being guided to structure your vision, not from fear but from faith. A new opportunity is forming, something that can elevate you to the next chapter of your professional or creative life. This is not a time for hesitation. The cosmos rewards courage. Wake up early, take care of your body, feed your confidence with discipline and self-respect. When your physical rhythm aligns with your spiritual rhythm, prosperity becomes a reflex of your lifestyle. The universe doesn't need you to struggle for success. It needs you to stay ready for it. A powerful transition is emerging. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles merge to remind you that your greatest success will come from doing what you love. Your heart and your work are not meant to live separately anymore. Spirit wants you to turn your passions into profit, your creativity into contribution. Simplify your life to magnify your energy. Cut away the noise, the unnecessary obligations, the distractions that don't nurture your spirit. True luxury is peace of mind. True wealth is time spent in alignment. The more space you clear, the louder inspiration will echo through you. As you walk away from what no longer serves you, the Eight of Cups guides you toward a rebirth, toward the version of yourself that no longer settles. This could mean releasing habits that drain your light, late nights that leave you numb, empty conversations, comparisons that steal your joy. Every time you choose stillness over chaos, you prove to the universe that you are ready for more. Life listens to your energy far more than your words. When you emit clarity, gratitude, and self-worth, the universe rushes to mirror it back to you in physical form. You are not waiting for miracles, Libra. You are becoming one. Spirit's final message for you radiates through the vibration of love itself. The more kindness you give, the more light returns to you. The warmth you share in a smile, a compliment, or a patient word expands your aura, drawing blessings toward you like a magnet. Love is your secret currency. It multiplies everything it touches. Expect to see evidence of your good karma soon, a person, an opportunity, a sign that confirms you are on the right path. When you follow your heart, you are not wandering. You are remembering your way home to abundance, success, and freedom. The universe is taking note. Keep shining, because this is only the beginning of your expansion. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Libra, the universe vibrates with radiant energy that places you directly in the spotlight. You are magnetic, charming, and deeply influential. Every move you make attracts attention, and even those who once doubted you are beginning to see your inner brilliance. Yet, beneath the beauty and balance you project, there's also a subtle restlessness, a longing for clarity, purpose, and connection. Let's unfold today's message through 8 powerful tarot cards that reveal your emotional, spiritual, and material landscape. Card 1. 9 of Cups. The spotlight finds you. The 9 of Cups, often called the wish card, marks the beginning of your day with joy, success, and self-recognition. Libra, your hard work and emotional resilience are finally paying off. People are noticing your glow, not just your external charm, but the confidence blooming within. This card suggests that you're about to receive praise, possibly for a creative or professional project that reflects your essence. Bask in this acknowledgement, but also remember humility. The true magic lies not in applause, but in the peace that comes from knowing your worth. Card 2. The Lovers. Truth in the heart. The Lovers appear to remind you that love is never simple, yet always transformative. For you, Libra, relationships mirror your spiritual growth. Someone may have doubted their feelings or kept their emotions hidden, but the heart can no longer stay silent. This card reveals an awakening, a realization that love is not an option but a calling. Whether this is a rekindling of a bond or the arrival of a new connection, expect emotional clarity. Still, the Lovers also challenge you to choose authenticity over appearance. Make decisions that align with your truth, not with what seems easier. Card 3. The Fool. A leap toward renewal. The Fool invites you to take a daring step forward. There's a situation where overthinking has kept you paralyzed, yet destiny now whispers, "Go." Libra, it's time to let faith replace fear. You may feel uncertain about a new project, relationship, or personal goal, but the card ensures divine protection in new beginnings. Allow yourself to be curious again, to rediscover life through spontaneous joy. The Fool is also a reminder that even if you stumble, every misstep holds a sacred purpose in your journey toward freedom. Card 4. The Chariot. Courage in motion. Momentum is building. The Chariot represents triumph through determination and emotional control. Libra, your urge to steer your destiny boldly, despite inner doubts or external distractions. You've been preparing for a major shift, perhaps a relocation, career opportunity, or emotional resolution, and now the universe aligns the road ahead. But the Chariot also warns, balance your ambition with empathy. You win not by overpowering others, but by maintaining grace and composure. Discipline and focus will lead to remarkable results. Card 5. King of Pentacles. Your empire awaits. The King of Pentacles anchors today's energy in stability and abundance. Libra, financial and professional growth are within reach, but your attitude will define your outcome. The message here is clear. Stop doubting your capacity to lead, to create, to manifest wealth. You possess the intelligence, charisma, and aesthetic sensibility to succeed, yet at times you underestimate your power. This card calls you to adopt a CEO mindset, even if you're just starting something small. Prosperity follows discipline. By aligning passion with purpose, you step into your legacy. Card 6. The 5 of Cups. Healing through understanding. Behind your smile, there may still linger traces of sorrow. The 5 of Cups appears to acknowledge emotional wounds, disappointments from love, friendships, or even personal setbacks. Libra, you tend to internalize pain, hiding it behind charm and diplomacy. But today's message is to release guilt, resentment, and what-ifs. Healing is not about forgetting, it's about reclaiming your emotional balance. You are now being guided toward forgiveness, both of others and of yourself. This release opens the space for joy to return fully to your heart. Card 7. The Sun. Radiance restored. The sun bursts forth as a beacon of renewal and clarity. After confusion and emotional storms, you finally see things as they truly are. Libra, this card confirms future happiness, success in projects, love that feels safe, and renewed optimism about your path. The sun reminds you that you are the source of light for many. Your creativity, your laughter, and your balance inspire others more than you realize. Even if challenges persist, you now have the inner radiance to illuminate them. You're entering a chapter of gratitude and joy. Let it shine without fear. Card 8. Judgment. The universe calls your name. Judgment closes your reading with an awakening. This is not just a day of recognition, but of destiny. Libra, something long overdue is coming full circle, a reconciliation, an opportunity, or a calling that revives your spirit. The universe has been observing your perseverance, and now you receive a spiritual yes. But this card also asks for accountability. What lessons have you learned from the past? How will you rise wiser and more authentic this time? The call is loud. Answer it with courage and faith. Today's reading, Libra, paints a powerful story of transformation. The Nine of Cups and the Sun celebrate your emergence into joy and recognition. The Lovers and the Fool highlight love's rebirth and the beauty of new beginnings. The Chariot and the King of Pentacles promise progress and prosperity if you dare to take control and believe in your value. Meanwhile, the Five of Cups and Judgment remind you that emotional closure is not the end, but the rebirth of your power. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Libra, your financial landscape glows with the golden light of potential. The King of Pentacles presides over your energy, urging you to embrace the mindset of a builder, one who creates wealth not from luck, but from vision and strategy. You are entering a cycle of abundance, but the universe reminds you, abundance flows to those who act with confidence. Don't underestimate your skills or settle for less than you deserve. A recent project or investment could finally bear fruit, and the satisfaction that follows will be both material and emotional. With the Chariot reinforcing this momentum, you're reminded to take decisive steps. A financial goal that once seemed distant now feels attainable. Trust your instincts, but anchor them in practicality. This card often brings opportunities to travel, negotiate, or expand your network, and such ventures could lead to profitable alliances. You may also find that someone influential offers guidance or a partnership that accelerates your progress. The Nine of Cups amplifies your good fortune. This is not merely about money flowing in, but about the emotional fulfillment that comes from knowing you've earned it through effort and grace. It's possible you'll receive public recognition for your talents, a compliment, reward, or even a surprise offer. Enjoy it, Libra, for you've worked hard for this moment. However, use your success as motivation to keep evolving rather than a reason to relax. In some cases, a past financial setback, hinted by the Five of Cups, might still linger in your thoughts. Let it go. That loss taught you discernment. Today, your intuition about money is stronger than ever. Trust that inner compass and avoid people or deals that trigger doubt. The universe is aligning events so that your financial independence grows from genuine self-worth. Your luck is also heightened in unexpected ways. With Mercury's analytical energy supporting Libra's charm, verbal negotiations could open doors, especially if you're involved in art, design, consulting, or communications. Numbers and words merge harmoniously now. Use your eloquence wisely. You could quite literally talk your way into prosperity. Finally, remember the King of Pentacles' greatest secret. Wealth is a state of mind before it is a number in the bank. Visualize stability, speak prosperity into existence, and act as though success has already chosen you, because, Libra, today, it truly has. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 31st are 7, 55, 14, 76, 3, 25. Daily love. Love today feels like the symphony of the lovers, deep, complex, and transformative. Libra, your energy radiates magnetism, and someone is irresistibly drawn to it. This could be a person who once hesitated to approach you, now realizing that their heart can no longer ignore what it feels. Emotions that were once hidden now rise to the surface, creating a chance for honest communication and reunion. The Five of Cups acknowledges that not everything has been easy in love. There might have been misunderstandings or unspoken pain, but healing is now within reach. What once felt like an ending could actually become the prelude to a new beginning. Forgiveness. both given and received, will be the bridge that mends what's been broken. As the Fool enters your emotional realm, the cards encourage you to take a leap of faith. Whether you're single or connected, love asks you to believe again. Not blindly, but with a wiser heart. This card's energy can manifest as a new relationship that feels refreshingly authentic, or a renewed spark in a long-standing bond. The message is clear. Don't let fear dictate your capacity for joy. The sun brings the light of understanding to all matters of the heart. You're reminded that true love thrives not on perfection but on honesty. Your charm, humor, and empathy make you a safe space for others to be vulnerable. If you've been feeling unseen, prepare to be noticed in the best way possible. Love finds its way to those who radiate self-respect. For Libras in separation, judgment whispers of divine timing. The connection isn't lost. It's simply maturing. Someone from your past may realize what you mean to them, and a conversation could change everything. However, this card also urges you to choose peace over nostalgia. If a reunion happens, it will be because both souls are ready to love responsibly. Lastly, open your heart to the truth that love is not about possession but connection. The universe is orchestrating a meeting, whether new or renewed, that aligns with your evolution. Trust the rhythm of destiny. It knows the way to your heart. At work, in your professional life, Libra, the chariot signals acceleration and triumph. You are being called to lead with confidence, not hesitation. Your dedication is finally being noticed by those in positions of authority. Expect a turning point, perhaps a promotion, a new role, or the opportunity to collaborate on a project that highlights your creativity. The key is balance, your natural strength, between ambition and diplomacy. The King of Pentacles reinforces that stability and mastery await you. This is a day to think like a strategist, not a follower. You have the capacity to manage resources, inspire others, and build something sustainable. Whether you're self-employed or part of a team, your ideas carry weight. Present them with conviction, and don't shy away from leadership, even if it feels new. The appearance of judgment marks an awakening in your career path. Perhaps you've been questioning whether you're in the right field, or if it's time to pivot. The answer lies in listening to your higher calling. Are you working for passion or merely survival? The universe urges you to align your efforts with your deeper purpose. When your work mirrors your soul's values, success flows effortlessly. The Fool introduces innovation into your workspace. Be open to learning something new or approaching an old task from a fresh angle. You may surprise yourself with how much creativity you've been holding back. This is not a time for routine. It's a time to break the mold and experiment. Those who dare will gain the admiration of peers and superiors alike. Still, the Five of Cups reminds you that not everyone around you celebrates your progress. Jealousy or competition could surface. Stay grounded, Libra. Respond with grace, not defensiveness. True success requires humility and focus. Let your results speak louder than words. By the day's end, you'll likely feel that your path is expanding. Keep your eyes on the horizon. The sun promises that your professional efforts are moving toward clarity, recognition, and reward. Your light is impossible to ignore, so keep shining. Health. Libra, today's health reading is illuminated by the sun, a card of vitality and renewal. It suggests your energy levels are on the rise, especially after a period of fatigue or emotional heaviness. Your body now responds positively to self-care rituals. Nutrition, movement, and rest align harmoniously. This is an excellent day to step outdoors, soak in natural light, and breathe deeply. Sunshine literally restores your balance. However, the Five of Cups reminds you that emotional health cannot be ignored. Lingering sadness or anxiety might manifest physically if left unaddressed. Healing requires acknowledgement, not avoidance. Practice emotional hygiene. Journaling, meditation, or even a heartfelt conversation can be as curative as medicine. Remember, balance is your sacred word, and your body reflects your mental state. The Fool encourages playfulness. Sometimes health improves not through discipline, but through joy. Try something spontaneous, dancing, swimming, laughing more often. Let your inner child have space to breathe. Emotional lightness revitalizes your nervous system and boosts immunity. The Nine of Cups confirms that pleasure, when balanced, is healing. Enjoy food, art, or music that uplifts your spirit. Your well-being is linked to sensual appreciation, the little things that make you smile. When you feed your soul, your body follows. Still, judgment brings a moment of awareness. A habit or lifestyle pattern needs transformation. This isn't punishment, it's divine guidance toward wholeness. You may suddenly feel inspired to drop a toxic routine or commit to long-term health goals. Take that calling seriously. Finally, know that your health journey is about balance, not perfection. The sun assures you that light always returns after dark days. Gratitude and mindfulness are your medicine now. When your heart is at peace, Libra, your entire being glows with vitality. Family and friends. The presence of judgment within your family reading speaks of reconciliation and understanding. Old misunderstandings may finally dissolve through heartfelt conversation. A relative might reach out, or you could be the one initiating peace. The lesson here is forgiveness, recognizing that everyone is learning, just at different speeds. Harmony returns when pride steps aside. The lovers represent the bonds that tie you to those closest to you. Family relationships are being tested, not to break, but to strengthen. You may discover that empathy bridges more than words ever could. Be patient with those who think differently. Your ability to see both sides of a situation is your greatest asset now. With the sun shining in this area, family celebrations or gatherings could bring joy. Whether it's an accomplishment, a birthday, or simply a dinner together, these small moments will restore warmth and unity. Shared laughter becomes a form of healing, reminding you that love, not logic, sustains your household. The Five of Cups acknowledges that the past may still cast shadows. Perhaps someone feels distant or misunderstood. Yet this card also holds redemption. Emotional wounds within the family can heal through compassion. Offer understanding instead of judgment. It will open hearts where words once failed. The Nine of Cups forecasts domestic satisfaction. You'll notice a shift toward emotional comfort, security, and mutual respect. A family member may also share good news, a job offer, engagement, or milestone. Celebrate together. Collective joy multiplies when shared. Lastly, the Chariot calls for leadership within your family dynamic. You may need to take charge of an important matter, acting as the mediator or decision maker. Do so calmly, knowing that your fairness ensures everyone's voice is heard. In the end, peace will reign, because Libra's love for harmony always wins. Compatibility. Today, your cosmic allies are Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius. These signs reflect different mirrors of your own essence and complement your evolving journey. With Gemini, conversation flows effortlessly. You two share intellectual curiosity and emotional flexibility, creating a connection that feels both stimulating and safe. This pairing thrives on laughter, mutual respect, and shared dreams. Together, you spark ideas that could turn into lifelong ventures. Aquarius matches your idealism and visionary nature. This connection often feels fated, two air signs uniting for a purpose greater than romance alone. Aquarius challenges you to think freely while you teach them tenderness. Both of you believe in love that liberates, not confines. Leo brings passion and admiration into your orbit. Their warmth complements your refinement, and their confidence inspires you to shine without fear. However, balance ego with empathy. When both of you learn to share the spotlight, this pairing becomes unstoppable. Sagittarius offers adventure and spiritual expansion. They push you out of your comfort zone, reminding you that joy comes from movement and discovery. You, in turn, give them emotional grounding and appreciation for the beauty in small details. Together, you find meaning in freedom. While these signs resonate strongly with your current vibration, every soul connection can thrive with mutual respect and open communication. As astrologer Susan Miller notes, compatibility is not about perfection, it's about potential and willingness. Today, that potential surrounds you, Libra. Your lucky color today: gold, the color of radiance, success, and divine favor. Wearing or visualizing gold today enhances confidence and attracts abundance. It symbolizes the warmth of the sun and the prosperity of the Nine of Cups, reminding you that everything you touch can shine when your heart is aligned with gratitude. The phrase of the day: balance is not about standing still, it's about moving gracefully through change. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.